Hi, David from Code Level Up in Cape Town, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Raspberry Pi Pico emulator in wokwi to be able to follow the physical computing pathway in the emulator, whether you want to do that just to test your code before running it on the physical device, or you don't have a physical device yet and would like to just get through a feeling for how the physical computing works. Because if you're like me, physical computing is quite fun. We like to make blinking lights. This project here starts out with making sure you've got everything working by blinking this LED on the Pi Pico. Now, of course, if you don't have a Pi Pico, you can't do this, except you can. You could do this in this fantastic little emulator by wokwi. You get a simulated device here. You can zoom in, you can check all of the pins, you can hover over them, see what you want to do. And if you use the starter project that I've linked down below, then you can literally take the code and pop it in here. And from picozero, import pico LED on, and when you run it, the LED on board will go on. And then if you need to do other things for the rest of the pathway, you can add them by picking up components from in here. But that's not the scope of what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about today is how I built this. If you want to use it, jump right in, use the link. I've put the link to both the pathway and to the starter project. Go ahead and use them. But for some background, wokwi helps you simulate IoT projects in browser, which is amazing. These are all Raspberry Pi Pico based projects that you can have a look at, and they have starter templates for vanilla Pico, Pico W, and a MicroPython template. If you start with the MicroPython template, which seems like a good place to start, and you run, you can get it to say hello Pico with its print statement says, which seems all well and good. If I now put in my code that says from picozero import pico LED, I run into a bit of a wall because I have no module named picozero. And I don't, where would you plug it in? I don't have modules like in Thonny, I don't have an installer. So this can be quite a problem. The trick is we need to upload the file over here. To get the file, if you search for picozero, you'll probably find it on pypi.org, which will give you a tar.gz file, which is a bundled together and zipped up file, which you can unzip and find in there the file. That's how I did it first, but you could also go across to the GitHub, which is linked to from the project page, homepage, and then in there, drill into the picozero folder, and there you'll find picozero.py, which you can click here and say upload files. You won't see my browser, but I'm going to go and find it in my videos, in my downloads, picozero, and now I've uploaded the file. Now it's there, and when I run it, hello Pico, and the LED goes on. I mean, that's what we came here for, and it works. Beyond that, you can use all of the cool functions in picozero, and picozero is a very nice package that goes through building out all sorts of fun, easy to use ways of doing it. You don't have to read the source code. I'm just showing you that there's lots of lines of code in here that help to map the functions of the Pico into a nice looking Python code, which let us follow the pathway here. So the next step in this pathway is then that we want to put in, we don't want to use the onboard LED because we're actually making a Firefly. And a Firefly is an LED connected to two pins on the board. I'm not going to do that right now, but you really could by finding GP13. See how we put the jumper wire on GP13 and GP14. Remember that board flip is important, so just have a look here. It actually tells you the numbers, so you'll find 5, 17 here, 4, there's 13 and 12. Pins there, and they're nicely labeled, and I can put a wire from there and connect it to somewhere else. That somewhere else would be an LED. I said I'm not going to do it, so I'm going to stop now and wish you good luck, have fun following the Pico project pathway with wokwi. Let me know in the comments if you have any challenges. Bye!